Alright. Stream has started. Gonna quickly check the Twitch and the YouTube. Okay, YouTube seems to be up. Very nice. And the Twitch stream is also working. Okay, perfect. Alright, so today's gonna be a bit different than usual. As you can already see, we're not in Magic Online. I'm in Magic Arena instead, because today I'm playing Planar Standard Artisan. So Planar Standard is like an up-and-coming format where you can only play cards from universes within sets from the last 1 or 2 years. I'm not sure how exactly the rules work. Basically, it's like the old standard, but only like 3 sets a year and a shorter rotation cycle. And usually I don't really get chances to play much of Planar Standard since it's mainly played on Magic Arena, and you kind of need a lot of rare and mythic wildcards to build the good decks, and I'm not really active on Magic Arena, so I don't really have those wildcards. You can see I have like 19 rares, which is like not enough since I don't have like any of the common rares, any of the good rares from the recent sets. So that's why this event is perfect for me, because it's Artisan, so we can only play commons and uncommons. All the rares and mythics are banned, so yeah. And I do have a lot of commons and uncommons, common wildcards, so that's not a problem. And yeah, this is one of the series of the Mid-Month Madness events. So like once a month there's like, in the middle of the month there's a Planar Stand event with like a twist. So last month it was Planar Pauper, I think. I also participated in that. And or maybe it was 2 months ago, I'm not sure. And this time around it's Artisan. And yeah, I'll be playing a Jeskai deck. I'm not sure if I have time to go through it thoroughly. I mean, we have like 3 minutes, so yeah, should be fine. So the idea is the shell is Jeskai control, right? We play Burst Lightnings, counter spells, stock ups, some rafts. We play Tablet of Discovery, of course, which is an uncommon, and it's also one of the strongest cards in all standard formats right now. But then the twist we have is we play 12 vehicles that can cycle for 1 or 2 mana. So usually in the early game we just hold up mana in our turn, and in our opponent's turn we either like use it to counter or remove, or we cycle one of those or multiple of those vehicles. And then eventually we can reanimate them either one at a time with Tune Up, which is a very nice 4 mana effect that makes them permanently a creature as well. Non-effect creature, so that's great with the Thundering Broodwagon and the I put the wrong thing here, and the Detention Chariot. So like 4 mana 6/6 that exiles something is great. 4 mana 6/5 that has reach and menace and also exiles something or like destroys something is also great. But we can also reanimate all of them with Push the Limit. So the idea was kind of that there aren't many good finishers for this kind of control deck, since we don't have Jeskai Revelation in Artisan, of course. So this is our finisher. We only play 2 right now. I guess I could play more on the sideboard, but it's gonna be fine. We can also finish with Twin Maw Stormbrood, I suppose, and also just tune up on the vehicles. And yeah, obviously the Jeskai mana base is not great. We don't have a lot of lands at common and uncommon. But yeah, I think it works somewhat decently. And in the sideboard we got some standard control tools like Annul, Solgar Lantern, Negate. A lot of artifact removal since our opponents are going to bring in Solgar Lanterns, and we kind of need to get rid of them to win the game, so that we can push the limit or tune up. And yeah, some more removal. So that's the deck. I think that was perfectly in time. We have like 1 more minute, so all is well. I assume we're gonna play 4 rounds, maybe just 3, I'm not sure. I also hope that everything with the Arena client is gonna work well. I don't have much experience streaming Arena games, but yeah, we'll have to see. But I mean, Arena is a nice client, right? It looks pretty, it has some animations and stuff, and usually it should work better than Magic Online. Oh yeah, I should probably post the link to the stream in the Planar Standard Discord, I guess. Oh, okay, seems like we have pairings already. But yeah, I'll take the few minutes to plug my stream in their Discord as well. Yeah, I'll join the challenge in a second. All right. Yeah, let's start, right? Let's see if I can win games with Jeskai vehicle control. Tournament match seems right. Yeah, I did the cheeky thing of putting a forest as the cover of the thing. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. Alright. Yeah, I did test this deck like a bit. I want to play first. I did play it a bit already, but I only tested against one other deck, so yeah, not a lot of experience, obviously. Yeah, no blue source here is probably a problem. Okay, this is also dubious. But I have enough cycling that this should be fine. Yeah, probably gonna name red here. Gives me more options. Okay. Ray Will the Virtuous. Show me what you got. Soul Tie, okay. Yeah, I'll also play another tap land. And end of their turn I will cycle the Ironclad. Corroding Dragonstorm, so maybe Sotai Dragons, I guess. Okay, they put a dragon and a changeling into the grave. Yeah, probably just gonna hold up mana for Abrade or Divert and also Cycle, so... I will not play the Night Market yet. Okay, so I could counter that, but also, honestly... I don't really care, right? They can have their draw 2, discard 1. Okay, Tablet is a great top deck. Yeah, nothing to sear here. Okay, so there are 4 color dragons, I guess. I mean, they seem pretty slow, so I think this should be a fine matchup. Gonna start here by cycling the vehicle, see what I can draw. Yeah, so I could get back one of the chariots, but it wouldn't be able to exile anything, so I don't think it's worth it yet. Yeah, also, to be honest, I'm totally not used to the arena music and stuff like that, so yeah. Feels a bit weird to be playing on arena again. To be honest, so far they're kind of just not doing a lot but spinning their wheels. Okay, I guess they want to get all of the stuff back. I mean, I could counter that, but I'm not gonna counter a 2-2. Yeah, kind of a bummer that I put one of the push the limit cards on the bottom. So it'll take a while for me to find the other one. Yeah, okay, so they discarded a bunch of dragons, but nothing too crazy. Okay, another tablet is really cool here. Yeah, I guess at this point I can get back a chariot. At least I have a win condition on board now. Although maybe I should have like waited with that until they play a big dragon. And yeah, I could really use like a stock up or something here. I mean, I could... Yeah, no, there's no use in playing that. Caustic Exhale. Okay. Sure. They'll probably play another one. And that one I will try to counter. Okay, this will be able to destroy my chariot. But unfortunately, Divert Disaster doesn't counter it. Huh. Well, there's nothing I can do here. Yeah, I'm gonna kill the Brute Lord thing. Storm Brute. Okay, I really need card advantage now. That's not really card advantage, but it's close enough. So I could just cycle this. I could also play it to kill this thing, which could buy me turn. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna see what they do. But buying just 2 life seems not good enough for this. So they can bring me to 4. Yeah, I'm gonna need to cycle this and try to find something good. Something good being the push the limits. Or a stock up. That's not a stock up. Yeah, kind of crazy how I went through almost half my deck and didn't see any stock ups or anything like that. But yeah, they've won this one. Okay, so I probably just want to... Yeah, I mean, what do I even bring in, right? Like, the win condition is this weird enchantment thing. I guess make your move is fine. My removal is mostly useless. Soulguide Lanterns also don't do anything. I guess they have also this Twin Maw Stormbrute, so Seer could be fine. There's not really a reason to, like, they don't play any artifacts apparently. Besides maybe Soulguide Lanterns on the sideboard. Yeah, Spell Pierce is fine. I think I put in all the negates probably, and then board out some removal. Yeah, Burst Lightning seems not great. Yeah, I guess one Abrades is... Actually, one Skycrash is fine. Yeah, I think this looks good enough. Although I guess, okay, I'll go one Abrade, one Seer, one Skycrash. And call it a day. So what I've learned from game 1 is that I need to be somewhat aggressive in this matchup. And this hand is honestly fine. Like 4 lands, I have some traction, I have a tablet and a thing that I can cycle on 2. Alright, I'll start by playing a tapped Plains. And then, I guess, a Mystic Sanctuary. Okay, there's the first Corroding Dragonstorm. They put nothing in the bin. Okay, I can keep up Spell Pierce here and cycle if they don't play a non-creature. But yeah, I mean that seems good enough to counter. Yeah, I'm gonna put this on blue. So I don't have counterspell up here. Should be fine. They're not gonna play anything super important. Okay, another tablet. Sure, let's go for another tablet. So I could cycle for white here and then play an island so I have counterspell up. I have 2 vehicles in the grave. Yeah, but this kind of looks like they have a counterspell or something. So I'm not gonna make the move here yet. So I could... No, I can't even counter that, yeah. But it's also not really relevant. It's just a value play. I could have killed the Corroding Dragonstorm, I guess. Oh, hi Snake. Oh, actually, I need to enable chat. Haha. Okay. Planar Standard is like it's like the old standard rotation, so it's like shorter, only like 1 or 2 years worth of cards, and only universes within sets as well. So much less cards, and yeah, no universes beyond stuff. Basically, mainly to kind of avoid 7 or 6 sets a year. Yeah, they conveniently only have 1 mana up, so I'm gonna counter this Dragon Storm. Okay, finally a stock up. So I'm gonna take vehicle and stock up here. So I can either play the push the limits now for 3 vehicles, or I can be greedy. So this would be 6, 12, 18 damage. I mean, it wouldn't be enough. Yeah, so I am gonna be super greedy here. Oh yeah, Planar Standards is not only commons and uncommons. Usually. But this event is, so it's like a special once in a month event where we can only play commons and uncommons. The term for that is Artisan. And yeah, I can play this event because I don't have many rare or mythic wildcards, but I do have a lot of commons and uncommon wildcards, so it is pretty convenient for me. Strategic Betrayal. Okay, I really have to counter that. So I'll try to find a negate here. Please, come on. No negate. That hurts. That was 5 of my vehicles. I'm gonna destroy this thing as well. Okay, there's the counter spell, but that's fine. Yeah. At this point, I'm gonna pass. See if they have another strategic betrayal. Because they do have to play that at sorcery speed. Yeah, I do kind of wonder how they plan to win. Because, like, with only one Corroding Dragonstorm in the deck, like, they're not gonna win with Flock Imposters. Alright. So, yeah, I'll make my move here. Actually, is it lethal? No, I don't think so. But the thing is, like, even if it's not lethal, like, I'm not gonna get that many more vehicles into the grave. So, like, maybe they have negates or something? That would be pretty bad. Yeah, they're gonna get that back end of turn, so it doesn't really matter. They flash in a changeling, probably just to block. So at least they're around to 10. And I do have another push the limits somewhere in the deck. Yeah, I mean, this is a perfect opportunity to spell Pierce. Oh no, they have... Ah, okay, that was dumb. Yeah, I guess now I also have to divert Disaster. They have enough mana where it doesn't really matter anymore in the rest of the game, most likely. Yeah, I'm considering exiling or like destroying the Rolling Dragonstorm, just so they have less card advantage available. Okay, another strategic. Yeah, I know. Not gonna walk into the Spell Pierce or whatever here. Yeah, in response to the changing, I am gonna kill the Rolling Dragonstorm. And then, honestly, this Brood Wagon might just win me the game. It is a 2-turn clock. Yeah, I guess Corroding Dragonstorm would be good for them in this situation, but they don't have any sort of card advantage apparently, so don't think it matters too much. Okay, they can get out of range. Okay, so if I don't attack, They go attack down to 4, and they can replay the Dragon Storm at least once. But, I mean, I also need to win, right? So if they have another dragon, I guess they can win. Well, it would be... Okay, no. They need a 2-mana dragon and a land that is untapped, so I think it's unlikely. Yeah, I do just win here. Ooh, but that was dangerously close. Okay, so they do seem to not play Soulguide Lanterns. So the Sky Crashes are pretty useless. I'm gonna board in the Storm Brutes as additional win cons. And yeah. I mean, I can put one more card into the deck out of these. Maybe it's just Burst Lightning, but it doesn't really matter, I guess. So, final game of the match. Okay, this hand has a lot of lands and a lot of negates. But honestly, it's fine. Like, I am a reactive deck, mostly. I can cycle the Night Market, I can cycle the Brood Wagon. Oh, stock up is... Oh, 2 stock ups is pretty good here. Although, I will have to discard then, and... Or do I? Okay, so I have 8 cards in hand, I will go into 7. Yeah, I would have to discard. So probably just gonna keep up negate. So apparently their plan now is 2-2 beatdown. Yeah, now stock up is fine. I'll take push the limits. And I suppose... Yeah, one of these counter spells most likely. Probably negate. Yeah, I'm gonna play this on blue. Yeah, the core is fine. So... I can probably just chill and potentially negate into this. Like, they're not putting any pressure on whatsoever. Or maybe they're just sitting on a bunch of counter spells. Yeah, I mean, I can just negate that. Okay, so 2 tune-ups. Probably gonna get rid of the core, I guess. I still have negate as a backup counterspell. So far, it's looking pretty fine. And I guess I can also reanimate the other one. Yeah, they try to counter that, but I will counter the counterspell. And like, to be honest, I don't think, like, they do probably have the Stormbrew thing, like the thing that makes to deals 5 damage to a creature. Okay. But yeah, this also works. But I have pushed the limit, so I can put them on 2 if I want. No really reason to do that. Yeah. So push the limits is giga lethal. They might have a counter spell. I have spell pierce, which is probably not enough. Yeah, whatever. It was to be expected. I have another one in the deck, I guess. But yeah, tune up also great spell here. Yeah, I'm almost certain they will wait with the Stormbrood until I have an artifact or enchantment on board. Yeah, we'll spell pierce that. No blockers for you, buddy. So if they have a land, they can go for the Stormbrood, I guess. But seems like they don't have it. Okay, now they do. So this is probably lethal. Well, so it was worth it to bring in the burst lightning after all. The 1 copy. So yeah, nice. I win the first match 2-1. Even got an achievement. I don't really care about those, but I did get it. And a Hobbit pack, sure. And 1000 gold. Okay, so now I have to report this match on Melee, I guess. Okay, yeah. That was a pretty good match, to be honest. It was really cool. Yeah, I think the Dragon's deck looked cool, but also super slow. And pretty susceptible to counter spells. But yeah, certainly pretty cool. Yeah, so now the problem kind of is there's like unlike MTGO, there isn't like open lobbies on Magic Arena, so I can't really spectate anyone. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to wait. I guess that's a perfect opportunity to drink a little bit, stay hydrated while it's so hot outside. Yeah, I guess you could hear that on the stream, but I don't care. So I'm not sure if any... Okay, one match seems to be left before round 2. So yeah, we should be able to continue somewhat soon. I guess I'll take this opportunity to crack a pack. Through the forest gate, sure. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of Arena in general. But that's probably because like I used to play a lot of Arena. I used to play like standard tournaments and stuff, like the FIFA Enter ones by the Pizza Box team and by MTGA Daily Challenge and stuff. Yeah, but I've stopped and transitioned into playing exclusively on MTGO or like most on MTGO long while ago. Oh, actually, I'm gonna try to see if I can find out how many rounds we're playing in this tournament. Meanwhile, I'm gonna put the deck on the screen. Yeah, it's this one. Um, okay, the tournament just says Swiss, so I don't know what that tells me. Okay, but yeah, it's probably 4 rounds. 4 rounds of Swiss, no top 8, no nothing. Well, alright. Yeah, funnily enough, there's also a Penny Dreadful tournament going on right now, which after the long PD 500 obviously doesn't have great attendance, but there's still some people playing it. I guess there is still free prizes on the line. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna not play any tournaments until next Saturday for the PD, and then next Saturday we should have the new season already, so that's gonna be really cool. And not gonna lie, it's kind of bothering me that I have one Strixhaven stock up and 3 normal ones, but I'm not gonna change it. Yeah, I think on like this tournament is hosted on Melee. And usually I thought that you could see on Melee how many matches are not reported yet. Okay, it's only one, and I think it's already done as well. So we should be able to continue in just a few seconds. Yeah, I think like it could bite me. Well, I don't think you say that. I think it could be a major like mistake from me to not include a third person limit, because this card is kind of how you win. And if it gets countered, then you sometimes have a problem. But I mean, as we saw, we can also win in other ways, so it's not always super important. Okay, we have around 2 pairings. Um, I'm playing against untap, upkeep, draw. Okay. I assume they're setting up the challenge right now, so I'm not gonna nag them with it. Okay, there it is. Yeah, I'm ready. Alright, and I'm seeing the 3 mana Siege Rhino already. That might be going to be interesting. But let's see. I will play first. Ooh, okay, this hand is weird, but I don't have any interaction whatsoever. 3 Brood Wagons and a push the limit. Yeah, no, honestly, I don't think this is good enough. And yeah, this hand is better. Gonna push the limits to the bottom, but yeah. Although to be honest, like putting it on the bottom is not super relevant as like all the cyclers. Oh no, actually they're not they don't shuffle, so yeah, I have no way to get it back into them, like shuffled into the deck, but it's fine. So they're playing Abzan. Maybe Abzan life gain. Gonna try to find a land here. Yeah, huh. Yeah, I'm gonna cycle this and try to find land. There we go. And this way I can play stock up next turn and find more lands. Okay, so it seems to be Abzan life gain. Alright. Yeah, to be honest, I think I'm just taking 2 lands here, including a monastery, since I have no white source yet. Keeping up burst lightning. Yeah, conveniently they walked right into my abrade. And right into my seer as well. So the removal lines up very well. Okay, Johnny's Pride Mate, interesting. So I can reanimate the Brood Wagon. And kill the Pride Mate as well. So far it's looking pretty good. Okay, and this will shuffle in the push the limits that I put on the bottom with the mulligan back into the deck, so I have a better chance of drawing it. Yeah, I don't think they play Graveyard Hate in the main board, so I should be fine just cycling on my turn. Pack Beast, okay. So obviously as a control deck you don't really want to run out of card advantage like this. Yeah, also they kind of walked into the counter spell here. Okay, stock up is a pretty good draw here. Okay, so I have 6 mana open. I haven't played a land yet, so if I go planes, personal limits, I win. Okay, nice. Won the first game. So surely they also have strategic betrayals. I am gonna bring in more removal. Yeah, they're mostly creature based, so negates seem bad. And Spell Pierce also doesn't seem great. So this seems fine. Yeah, Fuel the Flames is also not super good. They have a lot of like 3 toughness creatures and they're not going too big, too wide. So probably gonna want in 1 Abrade and then I guess an Aetherize. Yeah, this seems good. Okay, so this hand is a bit weird, but I have no interaction, but I can turn for a tune up for Blue Dragon and can do stuff in between as well. Question is, do I play this on white or on red? Probably on white. Okay, Duress. I assume they take the tune up. Maybe the stock up. Okay, they did take the tune up. Gonna cycle in the end step, of course. So looking for more lands here. Another Duress. That will probably take the tablet or the stock up. Yeah, I would have also taken the tablet. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna just play another stock up. So tablet, and then I guess I can also take the counter spell. Though that is kind of dubious, so maybe I take the vehicle instead. And then next turn I can go tablet and yeah, kind of ramp a bit. Meanwhile, they're just gaining life with no payoff. Okay, there's the Soul Guide Lantern. Since they have no mana up to draw a card with it, I will probably abrade it right now. Yeah, and then I can cycle a bunch in their turn. Yeah, honestly, this deck feels kind of like a weird living death type of deck. Okay, Seer is nice. Gonna kill what makes me take the most damage. And then I can triple cycle in their turn. Yeah, they can only take a vehicle here, so this rest is pretty useless. Although Fuel the Flames would have been great here. I do like how this card is the Follow the Lumens is basically flow state for them. Or like better sometimes. Yeah, obviously I'm hoping to find a push the limits. I might also just go for tune up on a Brood Wagon. Yeah, these things do have Death Touch, which can be kind of annoying. Yeah, I cannot cycle that from the grave. Okay, Twin Maw is interesting. So they have one land in hand and then one mystery spell. So if they have removal for the Brood Wagon, then I have a problem. So I probably need to kill the Rhino. Yeah, I'm not gonna block with this. Ooh, okay, another Rhino. They put me to 1. And he specifically pushed the limits. Oh, damn! I got it. We got it. Nice! 2-0. Drew the perfect card at the perfect time. With 1 HP. Okay, that was crazy good. That was really cool. So 2-0 in the tournament. That was really cool. Alright. Yeah, so I assume this will... There are a bunch of matches still ongoing. Actually, I can check that. Yeah. Okay, I was the first one to... You were the first one to finish, wants to finish in the match. So there's a bunch of time now. Huh. Yeah, I think I want to take this opportunity to take a a short break. Yeah, so I'll resume when the next round is up. So probably in like 10-15 minutes. See you then. Okay. I am back. Yeah, I got caught up with something. I gotta accept the challenge right now, I think. Whew. Yeah, this is correct. Okay, Alright. Here we go. Round 3, currently 2-0 with the Jeskai vehicles. Okay, this hand also doesn't have a lot of interaction, or like any, to be honest. But it seems fine. I have plays for every turn. And I have my win condition in hand, so yeah, I'm gonna keep this. See how it turns out. Okay, sorry. Had to adjust the volume a bit. Okay, secluded courtyard on elf. I have no idea what elves we have. Yeah, I can probably kill something with a braid soon. Okay, that thing just yeah, it grabs an elf or a land, so not a huge problem. Actually, I should check whether I'm even playing against the right person on melee. But yeah, I am. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I could go stock up trying to find a Wrath. Or tablet in hopes of finding something I can play, or just a ramp. Yeah, that honestly seems the best option. Yeah, spell pierce, whatever. Yeah, they have 2 elves, so I can't prevent the 1/1 from being spawned. I can do some damage mitigation here, which is what I'm doing. Okay, gonna take burst lightning and stock up here. And yeah, gonna play the tap land. I'm probably gonna burst one of these things. Not sure which one yet, but yeah, we'll see. Maybe I also have to use the counter spell. Okay, what is this? Yeah, no, that's getting countered. Yeah, I'm potentially taking 6 damage here, which isn't great, and this is too loud. But yeah, I mean, I'm not dead. I'm not even close to being dead yet, so it's fine. Yeah, probably just taking. Honestly, maybe I take the 2 vehicles and go for the push the limit next turn. But I probably just need to play it safe. And I do have 2 Fuel the Flames in the deck, so eventually I am going to find a Wrath. They will get back an Elf here. Yeah, this is kind of a loop. Yeah, I'm taking the non-lands here. Okay, good top deck. Oh, okay, and I think I'm just dead. Yeah, even if I kill this, it's still gonna be 5 damage. Exactly lethal, okay. Didn't find the Fuel the Flames in time. Kind of sad. But I have Aetherizes in the sideboard as well as more removal. And honestly, I kind of want the Soul Guide Lanterns against the Lord. So Spell Pierce is useless. Diverse is kind of fine. Although honestly, I don't see a big reason to counter anything in this matchup. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I don't really see what 4 cards I can board out here. I probably only need 2 Soul Guides. Maybe 1 stock up. Maybe 1 tune up. Although tune up is not great in this matchup since they go wide instead of big. So I can probably cut the second one as well. And yeah, this seems fine-ish. Yeah, I probably want the stock up. Although, yeah, I mean, I'm torn. One tune up seems sensible. No, it's just not good enough. Sure. Let's run it like this. Basically, my whole deck is now removal. Yeah, 5 lands and 2 cycles is unkeepable. Now I only had 1 land. Another 1 lander. Yeah, no, I can't keep this. Yeah, I think I'll keep the Aetherize instead of the Burst Lightning. Because it's a sort of sweeper. But yeah, mulligan to 4 hurts a lot. Okay, but they also go down to 4. Alrighty. And Tablet is a good top deck here. I just need a red fusing land now. Okay, that's perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna wait one turn with the tablet so that I can play a land if I mill one. Yeah, this Field of Flames is kind of wasted, but at least I get to kill one creature with it. Oh, and Stock Up is one hell of a top deck. So I'll take Tablet and Chariot. Yeah, this card seems pretty good as well. Oh, what a top deck. Very nice. Okay, actually that doesn't make a lot of sense. So I'll play the lands. Yeah, I mean it doesn't make a difference. Yeah, while they don't have a second one in play. Although honestly I can just play the Stormbrood, right? Gain some life, have a big flyer. Yeah, I'm not gonna block. Huh. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna play the Twin Maw and then Aetherize the next 2 turns. He will attack for 7, putting me to 15, but that's fine. And I don't think they have anything with reach, basically. Yeah, they're not gonna have any counter spells, because they don't play blue. So I have good chances of Aetherizing. And even if they have like duress, they would need 2 duresses to get both aetherizers. Yeah, I do think I have just 1 here. Okay, so 1-1. Match is tied. So did they board anything in? I don't see anything. I didn't see anything. So I think it's fine. Yeah, I'm still fine with this configuration, so just gonna go into the match, into the game, I guess. So it seems like they're boarding in something. Don't know what, but maybe we'll see. Yeah, this hand is fine. Yeah, I will play an untapped land here so that I can abrade something. Yeah, I can abrade the other elf and then they won't get a third. So here I probably want to play Night Market on red. And then wait and see. Alright, so now is the time to play the tablet. Yeah, I won't be able to play that. But I also don't need to, like I want this in the grave anyways, right? Yeah, they're destroying the tablet. Don't love to see that, but it's sorta fine. And I do have another one. Okay, stock up is a good top deck. So I'm gonna take Fuel the Flames and a Cycler. Yeah, Fuel the Flames specifically is like really good in this matchup, so... But they also have duresses probably. Gonna cycle some more. Yeah, I guess this is worth killing. Though I could just play the Storm Brute. Yeah, that's probably better. Yeah, this card has really overperformed. Like, being both removal and a threat is really nice. Too bad it has flying. Okay, they're keeping our mana for something. Maybe just to not run into a Wrath. Yeah, so if I play the Fuel the Flames now, I kill these two. So that seems to be worth it. They can probably buff this one with like a veil of something. Yeah, the snake skin veil. That's sorta annoying, to be honest. Okay, I'm kind of flooded here. But for now, they don't have too much pressure on the board, so I should be able to survive for 2 more turns. I do need the finisher. Or something comparable. Oh, okay, Aetherize is also very good. Yeah, this would have been lethal. But now it is not anymore. Oh, what a top deck. Today I'm really lucky. I'm gonna take Aetherize and the Cycler. And another one. Yeah, I will have enough mana afterwards. And there's my finisher. Yeah, I do think I have enough of the vehicles in the grave already. Yeah. So I'll take the backup tablet. Okay, this is mildly annoying, but also fine. So I think I just win this. Yeah, they can return something to the end, it doesn't matter. Alright, so I'm 3-0, right? Minus 28 life? Yeah, perfect. 3-0. So I guess I'll be in the finals, sorta. Yeah, to be honest, this deck is performing pretty well. I didn't expect it. Yeah, I mean, it is Jeskai control at the base, and we do have the 6 stuff like tablets, stock up, burst lightning, what have you. So that's a cool core, and I think the vehicles are a nice finisher for it. They do kind of make me susceptible to Graveyard Hate, which my opponent didn't have right now, so that was lucky for me. So yeah, there's only one more round. And I think everyone has already reported for round 3, so round 4 will be paired in just a second. So I guess I can look at the standings right now. I can find them on Melee. Yeah, so there's one other player with a score of 3-0, obviously. So yeah, I'm gonna play them. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure why we are not getting pairings yet, since everything has been reported, but yeah. I mean, I'm not in a hurry. But yeah, the elf stack also looked pretty cool. Like, they had some good lords and everything. But yeah, probably a favorable matchup for me. Okay, and it looks like pairings are up. Yep. Okay, so time for the finals. Alright, so can I snag the win in this tournament? Or will I be the second place? Well, probably second place then. So let's find out. It's gonna be really interesting. Okay, I'm on the draw, but that should not be a problem. Yeah, but this hand with 5 lands is not keepable. This hand has 2 lands, but I'm on the draw, so should be fine. The rest of the cards is pretty good. Tune up can go to the bottom. Okay, immediately it seems like red deck wins. Okay, no, it's goblins. Okay. So I need to remove everything, kind of. Yeah, I mean, this Curse Tosser is gonna be pretty useless for them. Yeah, here I'm gonna play the night market on red, I think. And I'm tempted to kill the Grease Winch already so they can't exhaust it in their turn, but I mean if they pay for the exhaust, then they're kind of losing tempo, so it's fine. Yeah, I don't think black-red has too many removal options. Okay, yeah, they can kill their own guy and draw 2 cards, I guess. Yeah, sure. But Desperate Measures is also a really cool card, so... So, tablet time. I'm not super sure if I should have not played the island instead and gone for the stock up. But I don't know. So I'll take 5 here, go to 9. Okay, they have the speed thing. I'll play another tablet. Yeah, okay, this is useless. Oh, okay, that's some terrible top 5 cards. So I guess I'll take Mount... Well, it doesn't make sense to do that. I'll just take the Cyclers. And then do another stock up and hope I don't die. At least I get push the limits, that's kind of cool. So currently I have 1 Cycler in the grave. So if they've kicked Burst Lightning, I'm dead. Okay, I currently have 9 mana. Yeah, I do have to play push the limits here. Although I will not win with it. So I probably need to cycle again and hope I draw an untapped land. Yeah, I kind of need to do that. Let's hope for an untapped land. That is not an untapped land. Well, let's hope for a Fuel the Flames. That is not a Fuel the Flames. Alright, I was pretty close to having lethal here, but I didn't get it at the end. But I do think this matchup gets a lot better post-board since I have... Oh, not these. Since I have a lot of removal. And can board out the counter spells. Yeah, I'm gonna board out 1 tune-up as well, and then... I mean... The rest of the deck seems fine. Gonna look at what they played, but... What is this? Okay, this is interesting. I've never seen Volley Veteran before. But yeah, let's run it like this. Yeah, seems like Volley Veteran was printed in or reprinted in Foundations, so it is in fact legal. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep this 1-lander. I am gonna keep this 2-lander though. So I kind of want to be able to cycle, so I guess I'll put the Storm Brood on the bottom. And Fuel the Flames in the starting hand is great. Yeah, I don't think Braid makes a lot of sense since I have Fuel the Flames in hand. Yeah, that thing will have to go though. Damn, another one. At least I did draw a land and a tablet. Okay, so I don't think Fuel the Flames makes sense yet, so I'm just gonna cycle instead. Yeah, with double Aetherize I can stall for a bit. I have 3 vehicles in the grave. Okay, I do find Push the Limit. I do need a tablet or 2 more lands to be able to cast that. Yeah, tablet would probably be the best top deck. A Braid is fine. Yeah, they're gonna deal 2 to me. And then it dies. So yeah, we were both pretty strapped for card advantage. But they have a creature, I do not. Yeah, this is a problem. I didn't think about this. So I probably want to Fuel the Flames here so they can't Blight. Or do they have Desperate Measures? No, they don't. Okay. Yeah, I am gonna have to play the Night Market and hope that I draw another land for Push the Limit. Or like a cycler into land or something. Yeah, no. It's gonna be tough. Yeah, I'm very close to winning here. If I had one more cycler in the grave. So I guess the plan is... Okay, first, before I do anything, I'm gonna disable auto-order stuff. So I will probably need to exile the Goblin Boggart Mischief, kill the Boggart Curse Crafter. Yeah. Yeah, I think this makes sense. Oh no, otherwise they can blight. Yeah, that's a problem. Because this is on enters. Right? Oof. Oh, there's also Goblin. Oof. Yeah, I think I'm just dead then. I can put them to 3, but it's not gonna be enough. They're gonna get back the Curse Crafter and they can exhaust the Grease Wrench and then they kill me. Well, and they also have Lightning Strike, okay. Well, that's how it ends. Alright. So I ended up going 3-1, which is a pretty good score. Probably second place, maybe third or fourth or something. Yeah. I was very close to winning the last one. The one before as well, so... Alright. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here, so thanks for watching, and... Yeah. Goodbye.